Hey guys, good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time you are tuning into the channel today. Just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. A little change of scenery today. Figured I'd go ahead and shoot this video in my living room. A little bit better lighting in here, a little bit more comfortable area to sit around. Don't have to worry about the loud fan or bugs and stuff out of my shop. So wanted to hop on here today. We're going to do a quick video for 5 favorites that I'd never get rid of. This is a very difficult one for me because honestly I've got probably 10 that I'll probably never get rid of. So I might do a 5 for life part 2 and just go over those 5 as well. But we'll go ahead and hop into the 5 that I selected for this video. And none of them are, you know, some super high dollar knives or anything like that. I mean, there's one that's a little more on the expensive side, but none of them are, you know, some outrageous $500, $600, $700 knives or anything like that. But all of these have sentimental value, and part 2 will also have some sentimental knives in there. So let's go ahead and jump into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. All right. So the first one that we'll go over, this is a case Russlock. This was given to me by my best friend David. He lives out in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. We've been friends for well over 25, probably 30 years, somewhere close to it. It's more like a brother than a friend. Just so many things I could say about him. He gave me this. Let's see. This is I think a 2002, I believe, or might be a 2012. I have to double check my little case card. But he gave me this back in 2014. I'd went out to visit him in Mississippi for his youngest son's birthday. And when I was getting ready to head back to Florida where I was living at the time, he gave me this before I left. So I've had it ever since. I did have a little accident with it one time while I was at work. Had a little electrical accident where it accidentally touched a hot wire, so it's got a little burn on the end, but a little bit more character. I mean, I probably could have sanded it out. I never did because I mean, things happen. So that's my first one. Came from a great friend of mine, and again, I'll never get rid of it. But this one is going to be 2002. So 2002 Russlock, and I received it from him in 2014. So that's knife number 1. Knife number 2 is this German Creek swing guard Cheetah. This is one of the newer ones that I've received, but I received this from a great guy I go to church with, Command Sergeant Major John Bonilla. He'd picked this up one weekend when he went up to Fort Knox, Kentucky, on an assignment, and he went out knife shopping. Me and him have been talking a lot about knives, about my channel and things like that, and he went out to Elizabethtown outside of Fort Knox. There's a big peddler's market there, and he was out looking at knives and thought of me, and this is the guardian angels, and you know, we're real big into church and things over the past year or so, and he saw this, and being my brother in Christ, he picked it up for me. So I was very thankful for it. He's a great guy, great man of God as well. See him doing great things throughout the rest of his life. He's already accomplished outstanding things. So this is another one that's near and dear to me that I won't be getting rid of. So both of these guys, I mean, they're like brothers to me. I mean, we're brothers in Christ, but blood doesn't always make you family. I mean, these guys are both amazing guys. Now this one's sentimental to me because it is pretty much the only one that I received from my grandfather. This was a 2-blade folding hunter, and it had a damaged spring in it, and I ended up sending it out to the knife doctor, and he converted it over to a single blade so I could still use it. But my grandfather gave this to me, I don't know, probably 2018, 2019, somewhere around in there. But again, it had a broken spring. It wasn't able to be used. And then my grandfather passed away in 2020. And then when that happened, my family, my mother's family, they kind of took over everything, and everything was gone before you know it. I got this knife, some tools that my grandfather had, because I'm the only one that really works with my hands out of my brothers and cousin. So I got a couple of his tools, I got a rifle, and I got this knife. Couldn't tell you where most of his other stuff went, because not long after he passed, it was all either gone or sold or something like that. So this is very dear to me because I grew up a lot with my grandfather. He was the main father figure in my life, pretty much my whole life. So there wasn't a whole lot I didn't do with my grandfather. I started working with my grandfather at, probably 12 or 13. Even, weekends and stuff when he'd have side jobs or he'd have overtime, I'd go to work with him, learned about cars, learned about hunting, learned about farming, all kind of stuff for my grandpa. And he always carried a pocket knife. A lot of times it was a big hunter like this, but there's a 9 out of 10 times he had a little old timer or something like that in his pocket. He did carry like old Schrade LB5s or LB7s, but he always had a pocket knife on him. And this one I do remember him carrying, years ago. I was probably, not quite a teenager, but he used to carry this. So whenever I got it, even though it had a broken spring, I was like, even then I wouldn't ever got rid of it. But I was lucky enough to be able to get it repaired and get it to a working order. So on occasions I do carry this now. I mean, it does have some scratches and stuff on the blade, and you can't really see the etching that's on there too good anymore. But it is an old Queen. It's 76 is the year on it. But this is probably the most sentimental knife that I have, just because it is from my grandfather, who's no longer with us. Then this one y'all seen in a video not too long ago. This was given to me by a great friend of mine, Mylan. He's also a church brother, but we've grown to become amazing friends over the past few months. He started coming to church over there where we go a little after we had started, but we met and actually started talking one night at a men's dinner event. And since then, we've kind of talked a little bit, but over the past couple months, we've really had a great relationship, a close relationship. He's just been a great guy. We both served in the Army. Both have a lot of the same health issues these days with our back, neck, things like that. So we really hit it off. We've connected. Every now and then he'll go on knife hunts with me. We do a lot of stuff together when we can. But he gave me this for my birthday, and he surprised me with it because he knew I was looking for another birth year knife, and I'd picked up that Case Executive Series little gentleman's knife. And when I went over to his house the other day, he said, "Hey, I got you a present. I know you was looking for a birth year knife." And he said, "I know you love K-Bar. So he handed me this. It has the box with it, but this is a 1983 K-Bar Collectors Club. I mean, as you can see, it's a beautiful, beautiful knife. It's a nice Coke bottle with striped wood, got the dog head on it. So this is an incredible knife. It has tons and tons of value to it, no matter what it's worth, money-wise. The value I place on it because of who it came from and just the thought behind it. This is another one that I'll never part with. So again, Mylan, if you're out there, if you're watching this, brother, just know that this knife ain't ever going anywhere. If it does, it'll be after I'm gone, and it goes to Hambone or my daughter. But another fantastic knife. I love it. I want to carry it, but I don't want to carry it because I don't want to take the risk of dropping it or messing it up or, you know, anything like that, because it's such an amazing knife, and I do treasure it greatly. This one, so it doesn't have a huge story behind this one, but I just love this knife. I have the 110 as well, that's custom, and it has a Latin inscription on it as well. But this one I got in, you know, not too long ago from Bobby over at Rugged Cross. He does incredible work. He's made me so many slips, custom knives. He's done custom bucks and stuff like that for me. But I don't think I'll ever get rid of this one, just because I love my 110. I really do. But this 112, it's so much easier to carry. It still fits well in my hand. It is a great looking knife, a great feeling knife. And with the Scout Carry pocket or Scout Carry sheath that he made for me, it makes it so easy to carry. It's just beautiful. I need to wipe back over the brass with some Never Dull, just from sliding it in and out of the sheath. It's got a little bit of the patina or tarnish on the brass. It's getting that little bit of a yellow look. But yeah, I mean, I love the 112, the Ranger. Even though it's a little smaller than the 110, I actually kind of prefer it more. Not to say that I'd ever get rid of my 110 either. That's why I said I might have to do a part 2 of 5 for life, because there are some other phenomenal knives that I don't know if I could ever actually part with. So again, Bobby, thanks. This one will never leave my collection unless it goes down to one of my other kids long after I'm gone. Plus Buck, they do such a great job on their quality control. You know, that one's right down Broadway. Lines up great. It's a beautiful knife. For any of you who don't know, Dies Vult is Latin. It means God wills it. But yeah, so this is my current 5 that I'll have for life. I'm on my beautiful Alabama red cedar wood cutting board that I made. And this hank here is from Mr. Mangus Williams over at Wicked Blades. It was sent in to me by his wife. She made them. So these are the first 5 for life that I'll be doing the video on. So I appreciate you guys for watching. I really like to see, I know quite a few of you guys have already put out your 5, but there's some of you out there I'd still like to see what your 5 are that you'd pick. Be watching. I might do a part 2, just because I do have some other knives that are just as sentimental to me as these. And I really wanted to do a 10 for life, honestly. So I just might do a part 2 of another 5 for life that I will never get rid of. So again, guys, thank you for watching. I hope y'all had a blessed week. I hope you have a blessed weekend. Stay classy, and God bless.